Magandang araw. Ang mga i-upload po natin ngayong mga linggong ito ay mga buhay teaching. Wala po muna tayo sa buhay printing. Pag-usapan natin muna yung mga, o kaya panoorin muna natin yung mga assignment ng mga estudyante, yung mga video na kanilang ipine-present sa atin. At para sa inyong kaalaman, sensya na kayo, maraming istorbo. Kagaya na nasabi ko kanina, ang mga uploads natin ngayon ay hindi po tungkol sa buhay printing, kundi buhay teaching. At kalimitan ng mga video na mapapanood nyo, hindi po akong gumawa. Gawa po ito ng aking mga estudyante. Lalagyan ko lang ng konting paeklat at pakikinggan natin kung ano yung mga sinasabi nila. Sige po. Ang mauna po sa magpe-present ay yung grupo ni Luis Patricia, ni Risa May, ni Erilyn, at saka ni Robert Ace. Pag-uusapan po natin doon or ipe-present nila yung tungkol kay sa theory ni Albert Bandura, yung self-efficacy theory. Puntahan na natin sila.
Managing and caring for the self are two of some effective ways on how to keep oneself's body and mind healthy. Learning about how to manage and care about ourselves will make us feel better and live a positive life. Now, there are actually 3 known theories about managing and caring for the self. But in this video, we'll only tackle about Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory. Before we dive in, let us first define self-efficacy.
Good day everyone, my name is Evelyn Francisco Taglibas and let me discuss to you about the self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is a quantum self-system comprised of a person's attitude, abilities, and cognitive skills. Albert Bandura described this belief as determinants of how people think, behave, and feel. And according to him, it is also the product of past experience, observation, persuasion, and emotion. The person believes that they can be successful when carrying out a past particular task. When a person predicting that their ability to succeed as a new task, individual often looks to their past experience with similar tasks. And if you have already done something at many times, you are likely to believe that you can do it again.
Who is Albert Bandura? Albert Bandura is an American psychologist and originator of social cognitive theory and is known for his modeling study on aggression referred to as the Bogotan experiment, in which demonstrates that children can learn through observing adults. His self-efficacy theory, as what was stated on the definition earlier, talks about an individual's belief in his or her capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. The theory talks about on how self-efficacy reflects confidence in the ability to exert control over one's own driving force, actions, and social environment.
Bandura defines self-efficacy as a situational specific confidence, which is based on 4 primary sources of information. The 4 primary sources of information is personal accomplishments, vicarious experiences, verbal persuasion, and emotional arousal. So, ang una nating tatalakayin is yung performance accomplishments. Na kikita dito kung ano yung ma-achieve mo or ma-accomplish mo during training or competition. Yun yung magiging expectation mo in the future. Kung naging success ka sa mga training mo, pwede yun magka-resulta ng positive expectation mo. And nakaka-enhance to ng self-confidence dahil na-achieve mo kung ano yung training na gusto mo or naging success ka sa pagtitraining. Next is yung vicarious experiences. Example nito is yung halimbawa is ako, nakita ko yung achievement ng kaibigan ko or ng mahal ko sa buhay na nagiging success siya. parang nakaka-help to sa akin para ma-motivate ako or magbigay sa akin ng lakas ng loob at tiwala sa aking sarili na kaya ko rin maging successful balang araw. Katulad nung kaibigan ko. Verbal persuasion is dito naman yung kino-convince ka ng ibang tao sa paraan ng pagsasuggest nila. Like, i-encourage ka nila sa isang bagay or i-discourage. And last is emotional arousal. Dito yung nagiging emotional ka dahil na-influensyan ka or nahahawa ka ng emosyon ng iba. Parang pag nakikinig ka sa emosyon ng iba is nahahawa ka. Halimbawa, kung may anxiety sila, parang nagkakaroon ka rin ng anxiety dahil sa kanila.
In the theory, Bandura pointed that self-efficacy is dynamic. He also proposed that the four sources combine to increase expectation of success, which in return affects performance. Thus, self-efficacy is the link between the four sources and athletic performances.
Ano nga ba ang advantage of self-efficacy theory? The advantage of self-efficacy are high levels of self-efficacy enhance one's accomplishments and feelings of personal well-being. Self-efficacy helps one to remain calm and approaching a challenging task. High self-efficacy increases one's willingness to experiment with new ideas. Self-efficacy encourages one to set higher expectations for future performance. Number 1. Ang self-efficacy ay nakakatulong sa atin para ma-enhance natin ang sarili natin at matuto mag-control ng sarili. Number 2. Mas nakakatulong ang self-efficacy sa mga challenges na harapin or mga tasks na gagawin kung matutulungan mo yung sarili mong maging kalmado sa mga challenge. Number 3, nakakatulong ang self-efficacy sa sarili, maging open sa mga bagay-bagay at makapag-build ng bagong ideas. Number 4, self-efficacy, nakakatulong din sa mga iisipin para sa kinabukasan at tulungan ang sarili na higitan pa ang mga ginagawa.
In conclusion, having self-efficacy will not only build up our mental and physical health, but would also give us opportunity to connect with other people and build our interest and sense of commitment towards any goal we wanted to pursue.